protagonist, Chitose, is a high school student about to enter his second year. Unlike typical anime leads, Chitose is the epitome of a popular, well-adjusted teen boss with good looks, top grades, and constantly surrounded by a circle of attractive friends, making him a prominent figure at school. Some who dislike him dismissively label him as a playboy. On his way to school, Chitose runs into his classmate Yua and complains about being called a super player on an anonymous forum. Yua remarks that it's only natural for someone as popular as him to attract a bit of jealousy, to which Chitose casually shrugs off. At school, Chitose reunites with the rest of his friend group, the straightforward and energetic Kaito, a star basketball player, and the mischievous Katsuki, a team member of the soccer team. Then there's Yuko, the school's most popular girl, who is so close to Chitose that many consider her the queen of his supposed hero. Everyone is thrilled to be assigned to the same class again, along with their friends Haru and Jizuki. Their lively chatter quickly draws attention and, not all of it friendly, but Chitose pays it no mind. Even if some people dislike him, his world remains perfectly at peace. When class representative elections are held, Chitose is the obvious choice, and Yuko immediately volunteers as vice representative. But his first task as class rep turns out to be a tough one. Their homeroom teacher Kuranosuke informs him that a student named Yamazaki has been absent for a long time and asks Chitose to convince him to return. Chitose questions why he's being assigned this, to which Kuranosuke replies, "Just as only adults understand adult problems, only students understand student struggles. Besides, as everyone's superhero, I doubt you'll just stand by and do nothing." On his way home, Chitose runs into Asuka reading by the river. He complains about Kuranosuke pushing another troublesome task onto him. Asuka suddenly asks him a hypothetical question. "If your closest female friend and I both fell into the water while you were in a two-person canoe, who would you save first?" Before he can answer, she continues, "If it were me, I'd save you because I like you more than any other guy. But you aside, you'd probably jump in yourself and let both of us take the canoe to safety. Because that's just the kind of person you are." Though reluctant, Chitose eventually takes on the task. Knowing he tends to rub people the wrong way, he brings Yua along for support, as she's better at navigating social boundaries. Yua, wearing a skirt, sits side saddle on his bike. They try to hold on to him properly and only lightly gripping his shirt. When she asks how he plans to handle the situation, Chitose admits he has no clear plan, he's just going to wing it. They soon arrive at Yamazaki's house. Upon hearing their intention, Yamazaki coldly retorts that a playboy like Chitose could never understand him, mocking him for pretending to relate to an otaku despite never having read the light novels he mentioned. Chitose admits he knows nothing about light novels, but Yua smoothly steps in, asking Yamazaki for recommendations on mentioning she occasionally reads her younger brother's Shaiyan manga. She suggests he let them in to see his collection. Just as the atmosphere begins to soften, Chitose unintentionally says something that sets Yamazaki off again, and they're harshly told to leave and never come back. But Chitose isn't one to give up easily. This time, he brings Yuko along, hoping her bright and outgoing personality can break through Yamazaki's defensive. Unlike the reserved Yua, Yuko doesn't hide her affection for Chitose, hugging him tightly from behind on the bike ride and taking in his set. She firmly believes that with Chitose around, any problem can be solved after all. He's the hero in her eyes. When Yamazaki realizes Chitose has brought Yuko this time, he accuses them of only pretending to care. He claims Yua and Yuko are just putting on a gentle act to win Chitose's favor, which is why Yua didn't return after things got difficult. His words provoke Yuko, who fires back. "What's wrong with wanting to show your best side to someone you like?" Yamazaki insists that people like Chitose never consider his feelings, they act kindly only to abandon him once the issue is resolved, repeating the same cycle of hurt. Yuko senses something deeper and asks if Yamazaki attending school, after misinterpreting a girl's kindness as romantic interest in getting rejected. Struck by the truth, Yamazaki deflects by asking how Yuko can stand Chitose being kind and attentive to multiple girls. Yuko replies that she's drawn to that very kindness. While she'd be sad if another girl became his girlfriend, she would never blame Chitose for being the caring person he is. Once Chitose pieces together the situation, he tells Yamazaki to open the door. Yamazaki refuses, insisting he'll never let them in. Hearing what sounds like Chitose leaving, Yamazaki assumes he's given up only to soon find Chitose climbing through his window, shattering the glass and stepping inside. "Let's start understanding each other," Chitose declares. How will the perfect popular kid solve Yamazaki's troubles? What kind of unique school life will this unconventional protagonist lead? Stay tuned to my channel for the latest updates on this new series.